Please welcome Stephen Fang。
红地毯、豪华晚宴，还有舞台上的总裁与明星。如果不说，大部分表迷可能会以为这是 IWC 的场子，但不是，这里是上海，是 IWC 前任总裁 Georges Kern 跳槽到百年灵之后所举办的第一场大活动。如果要说去年有哪一件事对瑞士表坛造成最大的震撼，我想一定就是前 IWC 总裁 Georges Kern 的跳槽事件。这个事件不但导致利丰集团高层人士的重新整合，同时以 Georges Kern 过去操作 IWC 的经验与能力来看，未来瑞士高级表品牌的势力版图也即将会重新调整。果然，短短半年时间，这位百年灵新总裁就已经开发出了一个全新系列。同时，他也大刀阔斧展开改革。上个礼拜 ，Georges Kern 带着他的团队与全新的表款系列，开始了他们第一场世界巡回 roadshow。我们在上海访问到这位表坛最著名的强势总裁，在他的带领之下，百年灵即将会走出飞行界这个小圈圈，开始与外面的人对话。
So very nice to talk to you here in Shanghai.
Thank you.
So can you share with our audience what is the story between you and Breitling?
Now, my first contact with Breitling was conscious contact with Breitling was when I was at Tech Heuer around 1995 when I was in marketing at Tech at that time. When we just launched this campaign with Don't Crack Under Pressure, at that time also Breitling launched two things. They launched a very funny campaign in France, and I was really jealous about it. And then they launched the Chronomat, but you know, the old model with the 4 dots on the bezel, with this particular bracelet. That was the product to have. I remember we were desperate at that time at TAG when we saw that, and this is my first conscious memory on Breitling.
So now you are very happy. Here you can run this brand.
Well, obviously I've been following Breitling then because Breitling was my competitor. No, I'm extremely happy to discover the phenomenal history of the brand, the roots of the brand, the design codes of the brand of the past. And when I saw the museum or when I met with the collectors, I discovered that Breitling has one of the richest catalogs in the industry. It's phenomenal how many unique pieces they've developed independently on the fact that they are the inventor of the chronograph. They've basically invented every relevant technical feature of today's chronograph. And too few people know that.
So from this research, what is the DNA of the Breitling you found?
I think there are two elements. It's a technical DNA, which is, as I said, the chronograph. Breitling is a chronograph watch, even though, of course, we make automatic, but the roots is a chronograph. The second is a certain look like this watch, you know, with this panda look at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock, which is there since decades and many years, and which is a very strong aesthetical recognition element and differentiating factor, especially for our in-house movement, which we're going to push and which you see here on my Navitimer 8.
So this is why you create this new collection, like you want to show the roots and the DNA.
Absolutely, because again today we know, or most of us we know the big pilot's watches, bulky, which are by the way very successful. But I think the brand has more to say and more to tell. Has strong roots also with elegant watches like the Premier, like the Top Time, like the Co-Pilot, and they've made amazing designs on the Super Ocean for instance, and these are the stories we want to tell to and show to the public.
Talking about the competitor, because saying about IWC, because with branding they all have very strong product on flight timing. So what is the advantage part of Breitling and what is the weak part of Breitling?
Breitling has a very solid base in aviation. I mean, Breitling is the brand for aviation and is recognized and has been associated with aviation in a very professional way over decades. Still, I think it's in a way a niche segment, and within our natural price range, let's say between $3,500 and $10,000 US, we should cover more segments beyond aviation, which we're going to do in the very near future with more classic pilot's watches like this one, with more elegant watches. So many things to do to get out a little bit of our niche segment, which nevertheless is the starting point of an immense success story.
Now, the younger generation, the millennials, are the hardest topic in the marketing and branding. All the brands trying to reach all the young customers. So
it's like with I want to find a wife. You don't find her. The wife comes to you. If you look too hard, it doesn't work. We are not looking too hard for the millennials. They will come to us because we will have cool brands with a very cool branding, very cool boutiques, very unusual boutiques, very unusual purchasing experience, strong digital communication, very cool and different advertising campaign, and at the end of the day, a very differentiating product. So this is not targeted to old or young or millennials. I think it's just good taste, good style, and I'm convinced they will come to us. And it's like with love and with your wife, one day she will stand in front of you and it's the right person. And with the millennials, when they will discover Breitling, they will say, this is my brand.
Yeah, talking about style, because the dress code of last night's dinner is red tie. And I think it's quite new for Breitling, because usually we think Breitling is more casual. So what kind of...
I agree with you. I don't think and I'm wearing a tie today, but it's a Tom Ford suit, so it's stylish. And by the way, a tuxedo can be very cool. Depends what tuxedo you wear and what material you wear. You can have a very old-fashioned tuxedo, and you can wear a very modern tuxedo and a very cool tuxedo. So it's all a question of execution. You can have a gala dinner which is very boring, or you can have a gala dinner which is very hot. And it's all a question, it's not the formalism which makes it, it's the implementation which makes it. And I think in the way we're going to do everything we're doing, as I said, boutiques, advertising, products, events, we have to define our style, and that style has to be different and cool and attractive, stylish for more mature public, but cool for younger public.
You are trying some new way to reach the audience from the digital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you find some?
Yeah, but
you have some idea?
It's like with distribution, people. You need your retail stores, you need your boutiques, because not everything can be online. So you need proper journalism, you need proper articles, because not everything can be done by influencers. I don't believe in this. What is changing with the millennials is not the product. They will buy the analog product because analog watches is the new luxury. What the difference will be is how I talk to them, how I sell them the watch, how I service them, how I do personalization. All that is digital. The product per se will remain a classic watch because it will remain an emotional product. It will remain forever not a utility like a car. A car will sooner or later be an iPad on 4 wheels. A watch, no. It will remain a statement of taste, of emotion. It's why I believe in the watch industry for hundreds of years. It's different. A car is a good because it's transport. A watch is an emotion. It's different.